What if I told you that the creeping fatigue, the brain fog, the aching joints, and the number on the scale that refuses to budge are not inevitable? What if the difference between a future of vitality and one of chronic disease isn't hidden in a pill bottle, but is sitting right in your grocery cart? A shocking statistic from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, reveals that 6 out of 10 adults in America have a chronic disease, and 4 in 10 have 2 or more. For those of us over 50, those numbers become a reality. This isn't just data, it's the story of our friends, our family, and possibly ourselves. In my 30 years as a specialist in geriatric and regenerative medicine, I've seen 2 types of patients. Those who surrender to the idea that it's just a normal part of aging, and those who decide to fight. They decide to rewrite their story. Today, I'm not just going to give you a list. I'm going to share 10 foundational foods that can actively work to reverse the damage of aging at a cellular level. And you must stick with me until the end, because the last food I'll reveal is the one most people find difficult to eat. Yet it holds the key to rebuilding your energy factories, your mitochondria, and it's something your body is desperately craving. The most dangerous mistake is believing that the healthy diet of your 30s will still serve you in your 50s, 60s, and beyond. It won't. Your body has changed. It's time your food did too. Before we start, I need to know where you are. In the comments below, type a 1 if you're ready to use food as medicine, and a 0 if you're just starting to explore this idea. And if reclaiming your health is your #1 priority, do me a favor, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your journey to a healthier future starts now. Let's begin with the food that directly protects your brain from shrinking. #1. Wild-caught salmon and sardines, your brain's protective shield. After 50, your brain begins to lose volume. It's a natural process, but for many, it accelerates, leading to what we call cognitive decline. The primary defense against this is a fatty acid called DHA. Your brain is literally built from it. Let me tell you about Richard, a 68-year-old retired architect who came to my clinic. He was a brilliant man, but he was losing his edge. He'd forget names, lose his train of thought, and felt a constant static in his head. His diet was clean, lean chicken, salads, whole wheat bread. But it was critically deficient in one thing: omega-3s. We replaced his chicken with wild-caught salmon 3 times a week. 6 months later, his wife called me, her voice thick with emotion. "I have my husband back," she said. Richard's cognitive scores had improved by 15%. Why? Because we were giving his brain the raw materials it needed to repair itself. Salmon and sardines are the richest sources of EPA and DHA, which not only rebuild brain cells but also act as a potent, system-wide anti-inflammatory. The low-grade chronic inflammation that causes joint pain, arterial damage, and insulin resistance is quieted by these powerful fats. If you are not eating fatty fish at least 3 times a week, a high-quality fish oil supplement is not an option. It's a necessity. #2. Avocados, the blood vessel bodyguard. As we age, our blood vessels stiffen like old rubber bands. This forces the heart to work harder, driving up blood pressure and the risk of heart attack and stroke. The solution isn't always a pill. It's often potassium and healthy fats. Avocados are a powerhouse of both. They are loaded with potassium, which helps balance sodium and relax your blood vessel walls. They are also rich in monounsaturated fats, which improve vessel elasticity. Furthermore, after 50, your body's ability to handle carbohydrates plummets. This is the dawn of insulin resistance. Avocados are your secret weapon here. They are high in fiber and very low in net carbs, meaning they stabilize blood sugar and insulin, preventing the energy crashes and fat storage that come from a carb-heavy meal. They are the perfect food to make you feel full and satisfied while keeping insulin low. Number 3. Cruciferous Vegetables, the detox warriors. Think of your liver as the master filtration plant for your body. By age 50, it's been overworked for decades. Hormones like estrogen and testosterone, if not properly broken down and eliminated after they've done their job, can create serious problems. For women, this can mean miserable menopausal symptoms. For men, it can lead to prostate issues. This is where cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, kale, and Brussels sprouts come in. They contain a compound called sulforaphane, which supercharges the liver's detoxification pathways. I had a patient, Brenda, 55, who was suffering from debilitating hot flashes and mood swings. Her hormone levels were chaotic. Instead of immediately jumping to hormone replacement therapy, we focused on her liver. We put her on a daily regimen that included a large serving of steamed broccoli and raw kale salad. Within 2 months, her symptoms were cut in half. We didn't add hormones. We helped her body efficiently manage the ones she already had. This is working with your body, not against it. Number 4. Pasture-Raised Eggs, the misunderstood superfood. For decades, we were told to fear the egg yolk, to fear cholesterol. This was one of the most damaging pieces of nutritional advice in modern history, especially for the aging brain. Let me be clear, your brain needs cholesterol. Low cholesterol levels are linked to a significantly increased risk of dementia. The yolk is also where you find choline, a critical nutrient for building the neurotransmitter responsible for memory and nerve signaling. But not all eggs are created equal. The pale, watery yolks from caged, factory-farmed hens are nutritionally inferior. You must seek out pasture-raised eggs. They come from hens that live on pasture, eating bugs and grass in the sunshine. Their deep, vibrant orange yolks are that color for a reason. Compared to conventional eggs, they contain 2-3 times more omega-3, 3-6 times more vitamin D, 7 times more beta-carotene, twice as much vitamin E. Think of it this way. You either invest in your health now by buying quality food, or you will pay for sickness later. Eat the whole egg. It is one of the most complete and perfect foods for your brain and nervous system. Number 5. Bone broth, the joint rebuilder. That stiffness in your knees, that ache in your hips, that's the sound of your connective tissue breaking down. Your cartilage, tendons, and even your skin are made from collagen. After age 50, your body's collagen production falls off a cliff. Bone broth, simply put, is cooked collagen. By simmering bones slowly, you extract the collagen, glycine, proline, and other amino acids your body needs to rebuild its own framework. I recommended this to a patient, a 62-year-old former construction worker named Frank, whose osteoarthritis in his hands was so bad he could barely make a fist. He started drinking 1 warm cup of homemade bone broth every morning. 3 months later, he came into my office and proudly showed me how he could now open a pickle jar without wincing. It's not magic. You are providing the literal building blocks the body needs to repair worn-out joints. It also helps heal the gut lining, which reduces overall inflammation. Numbers 6 and 7. Berries and nuts, the antioxidant army. Oxidative stress is essentially your body rusting from the inside out. It damages your DNA, brain cells, and arteries. Your best defense is an army of antioxidants. Berries like blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries are packed with compounds called anthocyanins, which specifically protect the brain from this oxidative damage and improve circulation. But be mindful. Your carbohydrate tolerance is low. Stick to blackberries and raspberries, which have the lowest sugar and glycemic impact. Nuts like walnuts, pecans, chia, and flax are sources of healthy fats, fiber, and minerals. But there is a critical warning I must share about one of them: Brazil nuts. They are touted for their selenium content, which is crucial for thyroid function and for making the body's master antioxidant, glutathione. However, this is a case where more is not better. It's toxic. For years, I couldn't figure out why so many patients tested sensitive to Brazil nuts. Then I looked at the numbers. The safe upper limit for selenium is 400 micrograms per day. A single Brazil nut can contain anywhere from 90 to 180 micrograms. This means just 3 or 4 nuts can push you into a state of toxicity, causing hair loss, fatigue, and neurological problems. The lesson: respect the power of nature. 1 or 2 Brazil nuts per day is all you need. Number 8. High cacao dark chocolate, the guilty pleasure that's actually good. Yes, you can have chocolate, but it has to be the right kind. The benefits come from flavonols found in the cacao bean, which help your blood vessels relax and improve blood flow to the brain. The key is the percentage. Milk chocolate is a candy bar. 50% chocolate is still mostly sugar. Your target is 85% cacao or higher. At this level, the sugar content is minimal, and the fat from the cocoa butter slows its absorption. A square or two of 85% or 90% chocolate is a satisfying, health-boosting treat that can improve cognitive function without the sugar burden your body can no longer handle. Number 9. Fermented foods, the gut rejuvenators. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria, known as the gut microbiome. This ecosystem governs your digestion, immunity, and even your mood. With age and antibiotic use, its diversity plummets. Fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, and kefir are probiotics. They reintroduce beneficial bacteria, helping to restore microbial diversity in your gut. A healthy gut absorbs nutrients more efficiently, produces neurotransmitters like serotonin, the happy chemical, and keeps inflammation in check. Adding just a spoonful of sauerkraut to your daily meal can have a profound impact on your overall health. Number 10. Grass-fed liver, the ultimate energy enhancer. And now for the food I promised. The one most of us have been conditioned to dislike, yet it is arguably the most nutrient-dense food on the planet: liver. As you age, your ability to produce energy declines. This is due to mitochondrial dysfunction. Your mitochondria are the little power plants inside every cell. Liver, especially from grass-fed animals, is packed with the exact nutrients your mitochondria need to thrive, in their most bioavailable forms. Iron for oxygen transport, vitamin B12 for nerve function and red blood cell production, folate B9 for cellular repair, vitamin A in its active form for vision and immune function. Fatigue, anemia, and brain fog are often signs of a deficiency in these very nutrients. If you can't stand the taste, you can buy desiccated liver in capsule form. It is a true superfood that can help rebuild your energy from the ground up. You are the architect of your health. These 10 foods are not just a diet plan. They are a strategy to fight back against the decay of aging. They are powerful resources to rebuild your brain, restore your joints, protect your heart, and recharge your energy. Knowledge is the most powerful medicine you will ever own. It's not about the pills you take, but the knowledge you hold about what truly nourishes your body. You are not destined for decline. You are the architect of your own health, and your kitchen is your workshop. If this information has empowered you, please like this video and share it with someone you love. It could change their life. And be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next video on how to optimize your sleep for cellular repair. Now I want to hear from you. In the comments, tell me the one food from this list that you will commit to adding to your life this week. Remember, you are never too old, and it is never too late to take back control of your health. Start today.